Hello, guys. Welcome back to In My Voice Pod. I'm your host, Royal Awi. You know what it is. You know the vibes. Period. Did y'all miss me or nah? Yeah. Anyways, hi guys. Oh my god, it's been such a long time because I took a mini break in shooting, but y'all wouldn't know that. But it's been a long time. That's just been me here by myself with Mr. D. But it's it's nice to be back. I love podding. You guys are showing me a lot of love and encouraging me and stuff. So shout out to my friends and family though. They really been encouraging me to keep going for this pod. And I'm so happy. I'm really enjoying this so far. But guys, let's get into let's get straight into it. I'm not here to play. I'm on a time crunch. No, I'm joking. I always have time for you guys. But no, let's get into how my week was and everything. Oh my gosh, guys. How was your week? Let me know in the comments. Y'all don't be commenting, on Spotify or YouTube. So this is the PSA. Go comment something about your week and say, yeah, my week was good. If I don't see this, my family or friends are cut off. I'm joking. But no, seriously, how was your guys' week? Girl, my week, truth is I'm tired. I am tired. This week has drained me. And my next week is gonna drain me too. Girl, I'm tired. This week I've not really been sleeping. And going to work has just been and I almost didn't come for this pod, but I said, hey, I'm not starting that my old YouTube girl. I am not that girl anymore. I am a consistent queen. I stick to what I say. So no, I said I'm gonna be here every week, every Sunday. Every Sunday. Are you guys tuning in? Because this thing is not cheap, This is not cheap, but I'm gonna do it. But yeah, no, my week was so draining. I was really, really tired. I am still tired. I was gonna have a Red Bull here, but I forgot it. But and I don't drink Red Bull. I had coffee this morning, an iced coffee, and I don't drink coffee. That's how tired I've been. My week has been a lot. But yeah, what else has been happening? How was your week, Mr. D?
Tired. Tired.
Yeah, exactly. We feel the same way here. Tired. But we're gonna get this energy up because it's giving very low energy, Mr. D. We don't like that.
Turn up.
What?
Nah, let's actually get this energy up.
Yeah, let's get this energy. Let's forget the week that just happened, y'all. Whatever happened in your week is in the past, and let's get into it. Let's get into IMV Sunday episode. I don't know what episode this is. I don't know when this is going to come out. But yeah, I'm excited to be here today, honestly. I really love, this is my downtime. I really love what I'm doing right now, podding and stuff. But yeah, also, PSA, before I even continue, if you guys don't watch on Spotify, please also check it out on Spotify. I'm trying to grow that community there. Shout out to my YouTube listeners or watchers. I love you guys. Shout out to y'all. I know it's mostly my friends, but shout out to y'all. But no, please also listen on Spotify and rate it 5 stars. And if you don't like it, don't rate it nothing at all, okay? But yeah, anyways, also I'm going for dinner today. Do you guys like my makeup? I did it a little bit different. I actually tried and took my time this time, It's tea. But yeah, anyways. Oh, also yesterday, how was my week? Was good. I went to an NBA game. Oh yeah, I went to a Raptors game. Is that not NBA? Yeah, exactly. The Raptors game was giving courtside. Okay, it wasn't giving courtside. It was kind of close. I was really happy. It was really fun. That was the first time I was pretty close. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram so you could see that. Actually, you probably wouldn't see anymore. But no, that was really fun. And then I'm going for dinner today, which is really, really exciting. But yeah, we'll see. I'll follow me on Instagram if you want to see all that. But yeah, except from that, I don't really have anything else to update you guys on. Yeah, anyways, okay, let's get into what's tea, best tea, where we discuss trending topics and hot takes, because I have my takes on everything and I'm gonna say what I think, okay? But yeah, okay, no, let's get into first topic of worst tea of the day is the Inside Show. So now, if you guys know the Sidemen Inside show, that this UK group, I think they're from the UK. Well, no, I think all of them. I know some of them are from the UK, but are all of them from the UK?
Like the Sidemen?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all from the UK.
Yeah, okay, so it's a UK show. I'm pretty sure most people know them, obviously. But they have this like inside show where they just kind of have to compete for money and just make sure to like basically not lose money. That's the premise of the show. Try not to lose as much money. But obviously there's more influencers that come into the house. I'm not really gonna talk about the Whitney thing that happened, girl. I don't know. But what I want to talk about is, this is why you need to get regular people in that show. Because I just felt like there's a lot of things that they were spending their money on. I was just like, wow, like, get me in, coach. Because I just felt like, first of all, I think I was just so annoyed. Again, maybe because I'm not influenced, I'm not getting that kind of money every other day, so it doesn't really matter to them. It's like, okay, we can just like spend the money, who cares? Like, they're just there for the vibes, they get there for the exposure, which is great. But if you get regular people like me, this is what boarding school prepared me. I'm so ready. And it was only 7 days. I can definitely do 7 days with shitty food. I was asking Mr. D, like, when the show came out, and I was like, yo, he kept on saying like, but it's 7 days and it's pretty. This is how you know people that went to boarding school and people that did not go to boarding school. People that grew up in Canada and people that did not grow up in Canada.
Rice and beans every day for 7 days straight will give you run belly.
Okay, let me have the run belly, but I will have $200,000 in my account. Yeah, and when I come out, I'll deal with it. Like, I just felt like, for me, again, this is how you can differentiate people that went to boarding school and people that didn't. Because I feel like if you went to boarding school, this would be light work for you, especially knowing that, like, if obviously, I feel like if the premise of the show was you did not know how long you were going to be in there, that's a very different story. You're like, okay, I don't know how long I'm going to be in here, but go ahead.
Okay, my take is,
yeah,
as someone that only eats basically like 1 meal a day,
yeah,
I'm gonna eat 1 meal a day. It's gonna be a good.
But they had 3 meals.
Yeah, but I'm saying me, if I'm there and I'm eating 1 meal, like, I'm not eating breakfast. I'm not doing a breakfast thing. I'm not really doing like.
Okay, so then why do you come on the show?
I'm there to get the money, obviously, but I'm not spending a lot because I'm eating 1 meal.
Okay, so
make it a good app.
If that's the play, like, that's fine. If everyone's just getting 1 good meal, that's fine. But they were getting good meals every meal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They wanted to change up their meal, and I'm just like, oh, also, I didn't even explain the premise of the show. Oh my god. So yeah, okay, no, they try not to lose money, but there's challenges and stuff, and like, if they want to, like, they give them basic food and basic things, and if they want to upgrade for something, obviously that costs a lot of money and just different stuff. And they start with £1 million, I think, or is it dollars? £1 million?
Pounds.
Yeah, they start with £1 million, and obviously the challenges and whatever they lose and whatever they spend their money on, it reduces. So they ended up, I think, with 300k split with 3 people. So the 3 winners got almost 100k, so about 92k.
Even the split. Like,
yeah,
I want to get to that.
Okay, 1 second. But yeah, but my point is, again, I guess it's because they're influencers. They get this money every single day or every other day. They're good. But for regular people like me, get me into that house. Put me in Sidemen. Use regular people, because I feel like also people be like, oh, it wouldn't be interesting if you're not spending any money. Obviously, I'm not saying don't spend any money, but the way they were spending, you did not have to spend all that money. You could do without what was that, ball pit. You could do without a ball pit. You could do without a golden straw. Like, I just, again, like, get regular people like me, bro. I am ready. The rice and beans, which if it means I'm taking 200,000 pounds home, I will eat that. Like, I did worse in boarding school. Like, I'ma eat that.
I mean, people did eat that. Just not one of the winners, but people did eat that.
No, but 2 days in, they were like spending money on food. It was just, I think, the first guy that didn't eat like nice food.
Oh, Dylan. Yeah.
So I'm like, everyone else was kind of just upgrading. They were like, oh, they need chocolate, they need coffee. And I'm just like, Lord Father God, because they were just spending money anyways. But anyways, okay. And then at the end of the game, they have, I think, 3 finalists. And they got to either split or steal, which obviously you guys know from any TV show that has money, or most of the times, either you can choose to steal the money and you will just have the money, or split it with the remaining finalists. And what did you want to talk about for this?
Do you think that they should have split it. Like, doesn't make sense. I know, like, if you're there 24/7, like, you're around each other, it's been 7 days.
Yeah.
It can feel like a long time, but if you really put it into perspective, is it really a long time? Just a week, you've known them.
No, I know, but at the end of the day, first of all, your influencers, none of them really needed that money, one. So it's like, what's the point? Also, it's just, again, a character thing. If you're really gonna do all that and then steal the money, is gonna look shady. Like, what do you think is gonna happen when you come out of the house? When people want to work with you, you're not reliable. So it's like, it just works better in your favor to still split it. And that's like, again, like, bro, like, why do you want to take the whole 300K? Split it with these people. We've all come here. We've all spent the same amount of time here. We've all done the same. Like, split it. Like, we all made it this far. We might as well split it, right? So, yeah, and I would do the same thing if I was a finance. I'll split it. But however, before then, y'all not taking my money and buying a ball pit. No, put me in, coach. Like, when I was watching the show, I was just like, you're really buying a golden. You're really buying, like, I don't even know. They were just buying like random stuff, and I was just like, guys, you can have. I know they keep saying like, oh, I make this amount of money. Like, this is nothing to me. But you could have had more. There's always more. You could have had more, and they didn't want the more. That's why I guess they're making so much money they don't need it. But like, they should make a regular people edition. They shouldn't have an influencers edition. Make Sidemen. Call me. I'm gonna do that show. But no, seriously, I'm like, those kind of shows, I feel like that's one of the type of reality shows I would like to do. Like, maybe nothing crazy that like, oh, like, I have to do like hiking and stuff like that, because there's a couple who have TV shows like that. Maybe not that, but something like this, like 7 days, and it's not like you're starving. They're just giving them shit food. Eat the shit food for 7 days. You're only there for 7 days. But no, seriously, I like the premise of the show. That I really do. That's kind of my type of reality TV show I would love to do. Since again, even the challenges were not that crazy. Yes, there was a lot of animals. Would I have failed them? What do you think, Mr. D?
You definitely wouldn't.
I think those are the only ones that was scary, but not everyone had animals. Some people had like the shock thing, which was fine to me. Which I feel like the challenges were not fair, because how are they giving people just a shock and like, oh my gosh, and then there was something that had rats. Literal. Anybody that knows me, I hate rats. God, I hate.
So you'll take the shock over the rat?
Yes, I'll take the shock. I'll take the pepper, the spicy food thing that Mandy had to do. I'll take all that. It's just the animals. I can't do what. That's why when people are like, "Oh, Whitney is not a team player," I said, I feel her, because the spiders are big.
True fear.
Yeah, I actually. Peter don't come for me, but I don't really like animals. I'm not gonna lie. I really like dogs. Yeah, I do like them as long as they're not mine. Like, they're kind of like kids. If they're someone else's, okay, they're cute. If they're mine, I don't want them. But other animals outside the dogs, I really could care less about them, honestly. So it's like, I feel like for those specific challenges, maybe I fell for that one. That's a little $10,000 gone. Okay. Again, Sidemen do a regular people season. Forget the influencers. I know influencers are interesting, but like, it's the same thing with Big Brother. Big Brother is regular people. It will still be interesting.
You think regular people will do certain things for content? For example, like PK. Yeah. PK was out here sneaking in, buying chocolates. Like but it looked like it was for content. You know?
No, I get, but I think people will do that regardless. Like, when like people will do that, trust me, like, people will do that regardless. Like, boarding school, you know, people. Let me tell you. Actually, let me tell you why I'm saying people will do that. People will find way. Like, in boarding school, when they say you can't do something, people will find ways to do it. So, for example, in my school, you couldn't bring food into the hostel. That's where we were staying. Me and people included, we found ways to bring things in. That's what's interesting. Yes,
how did you bring things in? Huh? How did you bring things in? I'm actually very curious. I want to know.
I can't say it out on the pod. But you'll find ways to sneak stuff in. All my people that went to boarding, you will know. You'll find ways to sneak stuff in. And I'm not saying that's right, but it's like, also, that's a whole difference. Because the reason why we're sneaking stuff is because you're not feeding us. What do you want me to do? I'm hungry. I'm freaking 13. I'm hungry. But anyway, that's a different topic that I think I talked about in my last episode. But yeah, people will find ways to sneak stuff in. And again, I just think it's human nature. Human nature, people are selfish. People are so there's going to be content. Would it be exactly how PK did it? No. But I think, again, with Big Brother, why do people like Big Brother? Because it's interesting. It's regular people.
I'm going to be honest. I've never watched Big Brother.
Okay, I've watched Big Brother Nigeria. I've watched a bit of Big Brother Canada. My point is, there is content there. It's just the only problem is that, okay, people might not know them. But I think that's also with most of the reality shows that come out now, except from these ones. Nobody knows these people before they start the show. So it's like, I think a regular people season will be fire too. The Temptations, none of the Temptations except from the charity match was worth it. None of them. Like, what are you gonna tell me? More money?
Okay, so for you,
actually, if it's more money, I'm gonna take it.
What would actually tempt you?
The more money.
Apart from more money.
That's it.
Only more money.
Yep.
What if they gave you like tickets to like your favorite artist?
I don't have a favorite artist.
A concert that you really want.
I don't really care about artists.
You don't?
I really don't. Tell me, who do I care about? Exactly. I don't really like. I don't think I could have something so tempting that I can give up the money I'm gonna have for 7 days. You know what I mean? Like I can't think of. Yeah, I don't have. Again, it's more money. That's the only temptation I would take. I'll be because there's no guarantee I'll win the big one. So let me take the small one. That's the only temptation. I'm like, okay.
So what's more money? Like, what's enough for you to really say no?
No, I wouldn't say here because that's how you lowball me. Nah, nigga, just more money. You ain't gonna lowball me. But my point is, for the most part, I just feel like the Temptations were not worth it, except from the charity match one, which maybe might give him more like people looking at him, but I think that was the only one worth it. Aside from that, like I can't think of any other Temptation that was like worth it. And it's like, yeah, I had to take it. Like, but I don't think any of them took. Anyways, I've been rambling on about this show, but yeah, my point is, Sidemen, call me. I'm gonna do the regular people version because it'll be so much fun. Okay, next. What's tea? Okay, guys, Chris Brown is going on tour, Breezy Ball, and I just have two little questions for you guys. One. Would y'all judge me if I go for Chris Brown? Like, are you gonna judge me?
See, what if you were tempted with Chris Brown?
I don't like him that much. Like, I like his music. Well, more of his old songs. Like, I don't really know like his newer song. More just like the "Tell me how I'm gonna put the no." Mama, you been saying give me that. Give me that.
Because you say you like Chris Brown so much. I'm gonna sing you a lyric.
Okay.
Tell me the song.
Alright.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay. But anyways, guys, would y'all judge me if I go to like Chris Brown peripheral? Like, because, and my second point is everybody seems to like forget like everything. You know what I mean? Like I don't like I really try not to judge people. I really try not to. But my question to you guys is, one, have we just forgiven Chris Brown for everything? Like, even if we be honest, like, and I think the problem I have, not problem, but a lot of people are like, oh, he did that to Riri a long time ago, but he's done it to other people too. That's what we're saying. That's my point. And once we know this information, I can't do it. And I try myself to like, especially if to a woman, because I'm a feminist to the core. But no, once I know something, like if I'm aware of something, I really try my hardest not to like interact, because like I'm not trying to support you when you're like, you don't like me, you don't like women. Nah. But it seems like a lot, because I've seen a lot of people get tickets for like his tour, and to each his own. I am not judging, because me, I have my own faults. Everybody please forgive me. But I'm just wondering, like, have we just like been like, oh, it's okay to go to Chris Brown now? Like I don't know. Yeah, because I want to go, because I really love like the lisp Chris Brown. What's that song? What's his one of his most popular older songs with the lisp? No, when he was like singing in the rain. Oh, I can't remember. But
don't know.
This Christmas.
I got a few.
Okay. Let's go.
So I'm not gonna actually sing it. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to guess.
Yeah.
So, I'll start off very easy. I don't know your name. But
excuse me, miss, I saw you from across the room.
Okay, so what's the name?
Oh, I have to guess the name.
You have to guess the name, not the lyric.
Wait, sorry. Say it again.
I don't know your name.
Excuse me, miss, Chris Brown.
Okay. Next one.
I'm just doing 3.
Only doing 3.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me mix it up then.
Because I'm trying to get into other stuff.
Got the wrist on glow, night light, I'm tight.
Do I know the song?
Yeah.
Say another lyric.
That's the only lyric I got for you.
Got the wrist on glow. Is it an old song?
It's recent.
I don't know most of his recent songs. I literally just said that.
Okay.
I know most of his older songs. A baby's spark a new flame.
Oh, you know those songs, like the real singing one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mess with y'all. Don't know nothing about Chris Brown. I'm joking.
Okay, how about this? He had a feature with an artist that raps really fast. What's the name of that song?
Oh, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't want to tell the name, so I was trying to give it out, but like.
Yeah. So he had a feature with Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, what's the name of that song?
Look at me now. Is that Look at me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting paper. Look at me now. Yeah. No, but seriously, have we forgiven Chris Brown, Sha? Like, that's all I want to know. Because I don't know. Like, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I want to go because again, I'm an R&B girl. I'm not gonna lie. And Chris Brown, honestly, like Chris Brown from like not early 2000s, but like 2010-ish, 2009. He was tea. His songs were tea. But no, seriously. Okay, no, seriously. Actually, in the comments, maybe you don't want to say in the comments. Message in my voice. Are you going for Chris Brown? I need to know. I want to know. I'm just curious. And like, do you just like not like? Because a lot of people are like, oh, there's a lot of artists. Like, if you get into the artist things, like a lot of artists are doing some crazy stuff, right? Which I really get. So I'm not judging you, but I just genuinely want to know, like, have we just all as a collective been like, yeah, we're going for Breezy Ball, we're going for his tour because we do not give a damn. Like, what's he? I just want to know. I'm not saying I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go just because I think my God is in my heart and it's like I can't, I don't know. But I do like his music. Do I listen to it now? You know when you're in the R&B phase when you're like, well, let me listen to old R&B, sometimes it will come up in the playlist. Would I put it in? No. But no, seriously guys, let me know about that because everybody and their mama seems to be going for Chris Brown, Breezy Ball, and I want to know. That's it for What's Tea Best Tea. Let me know what you guys think of any topics that I touched. But yeah, okay, let's get into In My Voice where I rant about anything. And the topic of the day is, first of all, age shaming. So I've seen a lot of discourse on Twitter, not recently, but just in general, how like people like Tiwa Savage, you guys know Tiwa Savage, I think she's in her 40s now, I think. Or is she? I think so. And then, or like, who's this other girl? I don't know, Cash Doll, I think. She doesn't tell us her age, but like, people say she's older. But my point is, there's a lot of older women that like, a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't dress like that. You're this old. You're this 40 years old. You should not be dressed in a certain type of way, da-da-da. And for me, I just feel like, first of all, let me not start with my feminist ways because if I start, this is always only targeted to women, which I was like, because there's a 50-year-olds that are outside and do whatever they want and nobody's coming for them. So everybody just needs to shut up or be real. Or the second thing is just more of like, if I'm literally in my 40s and I look like Tiwa Savage, you think I'm not gonna show it? Are you crazy? Are you crazy if I look like Cash Doll, Tiwa Savage? Who is the other person? Like, if I'm like their age and I look that good, like they look good. So it's like, I think the people that be age shaming them are the haters. They're low-key haters because you want to look like that too. You want to look like that when I pray you. I pray you do. And I pray I do too. Like, they look good. So if I think they have children. So if I look like that as a mom in my 40s, are you crazy? Everybody's gonna see me. Everybody is gonna see me. Are you crazy? But yeah, like I don't get the whole like, why are you shaming women because they go out at 40? Like, your life is not done. Even at 60, whatever, your life is not done just because you're older and you have like your mom. Like, I'm not saying obviously be responsible, but they haven't shown us that they're not responsible. It's just, okay, they like to wear a bikini. And again, another thing I don't get, like other people I don't get, is like, these people are like celebrities. They have to do certain stuff. So it's like, what do you want them to wear to a music video? What do you want them to wear to, like, you know what I mean? Like, leave her alone, leave them alone. Like, just pray that you look that good when you're 40 and above. That's what we should be praying for. That, I God, I pray I look that good because they look phenomenal. And I'm like, I would never get it. But also, the other part of this, I was actually thinking today, this is off topic, but kind of related to age. I have this thing in my head that there's nobody younger than me. Cause I think because I'm the youngest child, so I've always been the youngest in most places I've been, even like, because I'm also like late, like my birthday's in December, so for the most part I'm always the youngest where I've been. So when I see people, like, for example, I was scrolling through the TikTok today and I saw someone saying something my prom just arrived from Nigeria. I said, prom. I said, what do you mean about prom? Like, I don't get, like, prom. Like, I just was like, so you're this old. In my head cannot fathom that there's people younger than me, because I'm usually the youngest when I was growing up, or even for the most part now in a room, I'm usually the youngest. So it's like, that's insane. But anyways, what do you think, Mr. D, about like the age shaming culture in Africa and just even in general? Just like, what do you think about it, like, especially to women?
Honestly, like, if you worked hard, like, you know, to make sure that you're healthy, your body looks good, right, and you just want to, like, I guess, show off a little bit, like, obviously, I'm sure they all, like, both of them understand modesty and stuff like that, but like they just want to like show that they've worked hard for the way they look. And
it's not even show though, like, my thing is not even about showing, it's just that's who they are. Like some people dress modestly and that's fine, and some people don't.
That is also fine. Like that's your personality. That's whatever you find comfortable. Exactly. Like, whatever you find comfortable, that's how you like to dress.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's my thing. It's not even about modesty. Like, some people just dress a certain type of way and they just like it. Now, do I agree with how, if not even them, just in general, how some people dress? No, but am I gonna go on Twitter and and just be like, oh, you can't dress a certain way, and I'm not gonna do that. Like, let people be free. Sorry, that's another thing. I was gonna say this when I talked about the inside, but I forgot. I find it that, like, don't come for me, Sha, but I find it that black people are the first to criticize something when it relates to black people, and it's like, okay, maybe not the first, but they're always there, Sha. They're always present. So, for example, I'm kind of jumping in and out of topics. I'm sorry, guys, but I just remember something that I actually want to touch on. For example, the whole Whitney thing that happened with the Inside Show, how people were saying that, like, she's a mean girl, she's da-da-da-da. Why is it that, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, even if you want to have an opinion on something, fine, but it's like, the non-people of color are already going to come for Whitney. Why is it you, my brother and sister, that you want to come for Whitney as well? Like, they're already going to do that to her. So it's like, I just feel like, especially if someone hasn't, obviously if they've done something horrible, as in like kill somebody, done crazy stuff, oh baby, I'm not about that. But Whitney just, like, what did she do that's so bad? And I just feel like you guys are piling on her, and like, what's the point? Like, I just feel like we should not be, like, they're already gonna do that to her. The non-people are already gonna do that to her. Why is it now you no one to put your own 2 cents to again and, like, literally press her down? Like, it just feels like, come on, guys. Like, if we want to build a community, and I'm not saying we shouldn't call out things, but it's like, we need to not do anything that bad for you to say, oh, she's such a mean person. Yeah, I agree. No, shut up. Like, let them do that to her. Like, they're already gonna do that. So you need to, like, we need to stick together. I just feel like, do you find that, like, when things are happening with black people, it's like also other black people are also piling on them?
Yeah, we're the hardest on our own race, and we judge our own race the hardest.
Yeah, and I just don't get it, because it's like, I'm not, like, if someone, again, if they haven't done anything so crazy, like, like, I think she was just laughing. Obviously, is it rude? Yes, but it's like, who has not done something that's rude? Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone has done something that's rude. You just need to correct yourself. Okay, next time I'm not going to do that. But the amount of hate that she was getting, and I'm seeing black people do that to her as well. It's like, guys, we do not need to do that. Like, and it's not everything that you have to say to have an opinion on in public.
But it also contributes to, like, the things that go on Twitter, for example, like the black conversations that go on Twitter. It really contributes to that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt, yeah, I agree, but that's why they say black conversations, monkey conversations. No, for real, because I'm just like, we don't need to pile on her as well. Like, people are already going to do that to her. We have to support her. Like, I don't know, not just her specifically, just in general. Like, I just feel like when black people are in something, there's always other black that say, yes, clown them, da-da-da, like, do all these things to them, and it's just like, girl, I don't know, man. But back to the age shaming. Yeah, I just feel like, girl, if I look that good at 40, 50, oh, baby, I'm going to show it. Oh, it's not even show it. I don't necessarily dress crazy, but it's not even crazy, but I just don't dress like that. But I would just dress how I want to dress. I'm like, just because I'm a mama and I'm 40 doesn't mean I have to be wearing boo-boo everywhere I go. I'm not going to wear that. Like, I want to, I want to look cute. I want to look sexy. I want to look good. So yeah, guys, stop age shaming towards our age. Like, don't do that. Okay, and the next topic is in my voice is, someone tweeted, I finally learned how to stop telling my friends my relationship business. And then someone said, if you think you have to hide your relationship business from your friends, please think deeply about why. Now, what do you think about this? Do you think you should not tell your friends your relationship business, Mr. D?
I wouldn't say not tell your friends your business, because at the end of the day, like, if they're really good friends, they'll give you really good advice, right? But Method Man also said the best thing for a long relationship, just you two to figure out and solve your own problems. but I would never not go to my friends for advice, like, especially when like something's really like bothering me, and like I feel like, you know, me and whoever me and my partner, like we've been in an argument for such a long time, and I'm not like, maybe I'm not understanding her viewpoint even though she's trying to explain it, and she's not getting mine. That's when I would go to my friends. I trust my friends, and I know that there's no evil eye with them. Like, it's not an evil eye thing. They'll give me great advice as to like for example, like what my partner's thinking and like what I should have done better. Because the thing about my friends, they're not picking my side most of the time. They always pick my partner's side.
Facts. Me too.
Because I'm not understanding what my partner's trying to tell me. Yeah. So they're always picking her side and helping me to understand her side. Yeah.
No, I agree. I'm kind of 1 foot, 1 foot out in the terms of, yes, I think that like it's not everything that's happening in a relationship you're going to tell your friends. However, if you're in a relationship and you feel you shouldn't tell your friends something, one is either because you don't have good friends, or two, there's something wrong with your partner and there's something you don't want to share. Because I feel like if you're scared to say something, there's something wrong there. You should never be scared. However, yes, you should not tell your friends everything that's happening in your relationship. Like, come on, I agree, it should just be both you two for the most part. But I do think it's also healthy, again, like you said, if you're going through something in terms of like, it could be petty arguments, to get a different opinion and be like, hey, am I like crazy or is this wrong? Like, is he doing too much or not? Like, I just think it's healthy as well. Like sometimes, but the key here is having good friends. Because if you have friends that are like, fuck man, I don't give a damn, like fuck that, they will just tell you to leave that boy alone. Mind you, the boy only said, your hair is ugly. I don't know, not ugly, but like maybe he said like, I don't know what he could, like, that's not something crazy.
I can't get out the game right now. I can't pause it.
What?
No, like, you know how like men like are playing video games and the girl wants the attention, but the guy's telling the girl that they can't get off the game.
Oh yeah, so example, let's say he said, I can't pause it, like I'm not free right now, and then the girl's like, oh, can you imagine, like, he dismissed me and and then the stupid friend is her telling her to, yeah, like, I would not take that. Like, if I was you, I would not take. Like, my point is there's some petty stuff that's like, you need to have good friends where it's like, not even petty, you can be serious as well, but if you have good friends and they're like, they actually want the best for you and for your partner, they need to also like, that's also another thing. If you're hiding your partner from your friends, I think that's a very dangerous thing, because it's like, first of all, they can never vouch for your partner because they don't know him. But if your friends or your family actually know this person, they'd be like, nah, he's not gonna do something like that. Like, he's not because you actually don't know him that much, but he doesn't mean it that way. Now, if it's something crazy, that's a very different story. But for the most part, if it's like a normal argument, I think it's quite healthy sometimes to tell people around you, whether it's friends, family, and just be like, hey, am I crazy for this? And if they're good friends and they're good people around and they want the best for both of you, they're going to give you good advice and good logic advice. But again, don't go and be telling them he did this today, he did this tomorrow, he did this. Nah, because they don't need to know every single detail about your relationship. Because also another thing, I find it that when people are not in a certain situation, they have a lot of opinions about it. They got a lot to say, and you're not in the situation. So, and that's fair, because they don't have the same emotions you do, right? So, I just find that, like, take their advice also with a grain of salt. Because again, especially if I say this now, I was gonna say, I might cut this out, but I was gonna say, like, if you have mostly single friends, depends on what the situation is, sometimes they might be giving advice from a single point of view, if that makes sense. Have you found that?
Yes, like, to some degree, because like, you have single friends, but like, if you have single friends that haven't really like been in a committed relationship before, and like, it's been like a 3-month stint or like a 2-month stint, and then they're done and they're going in and out of a relationship like that, those are the people that I wouldn't take advice from.
Like, I wouldn't say they can't even necessarily give a good advice. Some people can. Like, some people you don't need to have to actually go through it to good advice. However, I will also say take it carefully, because I agree with you. If you haven't necessarily experienced something, and that's with anything, not just relationships, but if you genuinely haven't experienced something, it's very hard to understand why this other person would want to stay in a certain situation, right? And again, I'm not saying talking about something crazy, because if it's something crazy, if it means I'll tell you to go. But I'm just saying, if it's like something petty and something like, sorry, go ahead.
No, finish it off first.
Oh, if it's something petty and it's just like, oh, I can't believe he said that to me, oh, why would he do this and that, I just felt like be careful who you're taking the advice from, as long as they're like, if they're not smart, because if they are, like, they're giving good advice, then sure, you can take it from them. But I just find that if you've never been in a situation, you've never experienced something, it's very hard to say, oh no, you do this, oh I would, if it was me, I would do this, if yeah, but let's you know what I mean, like, let's be serious, like, let's try and understand why your friend would want to stay in a certain situation. But yeah, what did you want to say?
So I'm not sure if you saw this video or not, but somebody's done like you know those videos when people go on YouTube and they give like they're doing like the answer, they're giving people questions or dilemmas and scenarios and answering the scenario. So this guy basically saw a group of two girls. One was in a relationship, one was not, and he asked them the question of if someone gave you an opportunity to, I guess, get like 10 mil right now for yourself, or you can forget this, you can scrap the 10 mil and give $100 million to your partner instead. Like, would you, like, what basically what would you choose?
Yeah.
So obviously the single friend said they'll take the money themselves. And the partner said at first said
like
that,
the person that has a partner,
the person that has a partner said that they'll take the 100 mil obviously for their man. And obviously in her mind, right after she said that, she said, yeah, because my man's gonna split it with me. So she obviously in her mind, she already knew like her relationship with her man, like, yeah, he's gonna spend it on me, he's gonna split his spending on me, you know. The single friend now went and convinced her, no, like, why would you do that? Because there's not like the chance of him spending, like, is there a really high chance of him spending on you, like, or would he just like give it 2 million and he's gonna take the rest, you know, he's gonna take the rest of it.
So it's okay, sorry, is it you're either taking 10 mil for yourself, or you're splitting 100 mil with your partner? What was it? Or 10 mil with your partner? You're
either taking 10 mil for yourself, or your partner is going to get 100 mil, right?
Oh, but you don't know if they'll split.
But you don't know they'll split it with you. Or
actually, that's a good question. Okay, guys, good question we saw on Twitter. Would you rather, so you have a partner, right? Would you rather take 10 mil for yourself, right? Or your partner take 100 million and you don't know what they're going to do with it, whether they're going to split it with you or not. You don't know. But 10 mil, 100 mil. This is what I would say. I know, obviously, how do I say this? I just feel like you need to know your partner. You really need to know your partner, because if you don't know them, I don't have to. If you cannot vouch for your partner's character, I would say take the 10 mil, because you can't trust a man, because man can be wicked, but me wicked than them. No, but seriously, I would say you need to know the character of your partner, because if you know them, you will know, nah, he ain't gonna do me like this. But people that go through divorces, they'll say, oh yeah, this will never happen, but it happens, right? So you need to know your partner. And you never, now, if I'm giving my friend an advice, this was a situation, I'm giving my friend advice. I'm sorry, is this a husband or is this a boyfriend or girlfriend?
I don't think it should matter. I just think that...
No, I think it matters, really, if they're dating versus husband and boyfriend.
Okay, but what if they're dating with the intention of overseas marriage?
That's not what it is. Are they husband?
It can be either or. Okay,
if you're doing boyfriend and girlfriend, again, if you know your partner, that's up to you. Me, I might give the 100 mil. I might not take the 10 mil, because I think I would know my partner. I think. Now, if I'm giving my friend an advice, again, this is why you should know. This is why your friend should know a little bit about your partner, so they would advise you whether you should take the, because you have a possibility of making 50 mil. I think depends on who the person is. I might say take it or split it with your partner, because I don't. You know what I mean? If I don't really know your partner, I can't take the 10 mil, please. But no, it's a very difficult situation. I think I would split the 100 mil, because I know my partner. I would know what to do. But again, it really does depend if you're boyfriend or girlfriend. Personally, if you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't know if I'll split it.
Why?
It's just I just feel like with boyfriend and girlfriend, it's like acrimony. You're gonna do this for this person, and then they end up leaving you. Like, you just never know.
But your boyfriend and girlfriend, you know, you guys are...
Everybody find Jesus. Wait. So that if you know Jesus, you know that your partner will not steal it from you.
Amen.
No, I'm joking. Honestly, again, everybody do what you want in your relationship, but if you really trust your partner and you really know that, you will never really know it. That's the thing with human behavior. You've never really know anything. So I'm not even going to give advice, but it's like, you need to know your partner enough for you for them to be like, I'm not going to steal this money from this person. You need to know them. Like, you need to know their character. You need to know they don't do, like, even, and I think the way to know to give you advice. The way to know someone's character is just how they treat people and just do things in general. Are they okay with fraud? Exactly. That's what, like, if your partner is okay with this kind of, why are you smiling?
It was just funny.
Oh no, seriously, are they okay with fraud? Are they okay with scamming people? Are they okay with conniving? And are they okay with stealing something from Walmart? If they're okay with that, they're gonna take that money from you. I rest my case. If they're okay with certain things, I don't know, man. I don't know if they just are okay with certain type of things, then you know they're not a trustworthy person. But if they're like, no, I can't do that. Again, everybody find Jesus so that you will know that it's not just me. He's holding himself to God. So if he does something like that, God will, you know what I mean? So I just feel like everyone should what's it called? Just be able to know your partner's character. Now, me, I don't know if someone give me that situation in real life. Let me really decide, because I don't know. But yeah, no. I to round this up, I don't think it's everything you need to tell your friends. But if you're scared to tell your friends something, that's a problem. So either your friends are not good or your man ain't good. So you need to figure that out. But I don't think it's everything you should tell. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, okay. Final segment of the day is Off the Cuff, which is a segment that's not consistent on the show, and I just do whatever I want to do. And for this week, it's dilemmas. I know I did that for my first episode, and we'll see how this one goes. I've been talking for 54 minutes. I'm tired. Just two quick dilemmas.
Let's do like three, because I got a couple, am I the assholes, confessions, relationship advice.
Yeah, 2. We can save it for I have dilemmas coming. Like, don't worry.
Okay.
We're just going to do 2 dilemmas. So here I have Mr. D that's going to read the dilemmas. And yeah.
So the first one is the am I the asshole? Mm-hmm. So let me give you the dilemma first. I'll tell you the story after.
Okay, actually, before he gets to the dilemma, again, I'm a 24-year-old girl. If you like, take the advice. If you don't like, take the advice. That's your business. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay,
so I didn't invite my friend to my wedding because she kept making jokes about my fiance's height, right?
Why do you always give me all the short dilemmas? I don't have a problem with short people. Anyways, continue.
That laugh was diabolical.
Ooh.
But I'm a 29-year-old female. I'm getting married to my fiance who's 5'6". One of my oldest friends just couldn't let it go. Every time we hung out, she'd make a short joke. Things like, you two must save money on heels.
Sorry. What the hell? That friend is not good, I swear. Sorry. What the hell? Continue.
So yeah, you two must save money on heels, or you really do love small packages. I laughed it off at first, but after the 5th or 6th time, I told her to chill. She didn't, so I uninvited her for my wedding. Now she's telling our mutual friends I'm being petty, overly sensitive. But honestly, I just want a drama-free day. Am I the asshole?
No, you're not the asshole. I would uninvite her too. Like, first of all, we're gonna stop being friends. Obviously, I'm joking. I was laughing. That girl is not good because why is she gonna say that? Like, damn, justice for my short people. No, but you're not the asshole. I think, again, people need to respect your relationship, whether you're friends, your family. If you've decided to be with someone, especially if you're marrying this person, you need to respect this person. And respect the person, your first or your friend, and the person's your friend's partner. And it just seems like your friend did not respect you, and she did not respect your partner, which is a red flag. Like me, one thing about me, I don't play. You ain't gonna make no kind of jokes about my partner or me. Okay, like if I'm with someone, nobody should be able to do that to you guys as a relationship. Like nobody should be able to make a little 1-2 joke that's like not really funny, but it's like you need to set that boundary first of all. When she made that first joke, you should have been like, girl, what? We don't don't play with me, because I don't do that. Like bring me your partner. If I judge your partner, big partner by partner, if that's what we're doing. But no, nobody should be able to speak on your partner in a certain type of way. Like, are you crazy? No. But yeah, you're not the asshole, because me, so I'll invite you. We're not even friends anymore, because if you can respect me, you can respect my partner. What are we doing as friends? Like, seriously, what are we doing as friends? Like, what are we doing? So I don't think anyone should make you feel that way. So yeah, you're not the asshole. Forget her. She ain't coming. And when she gets a partner, find something. Actually, God is in me. I can't tell you that. But if God was not in me, find something for that partner and be saying, this guy is ugly. God, how could you get somebody like this? Man, you must be seeming good on cameras, because you can't take a picture with him. You know what I mean? So no, you're not the asshole. I think yeah, that friend is a little weird. Anyways, next one.
So the next one is relationship advice. My boyfriend keeps joking about cheating, and I don't know if I'm overreacting.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so here's the story. So my boyfriend, 24, he's a 24-year-old male, so same age group. Makes these constant jokes about cheating, like, what if I had a little work wife? Or
that's not a cheating joke.
A work wife?
Like, that's just a habit.
Okay, or don't get jealous. She's kind of cute though. He always laughs it off, but it's been happening more and more. At first, I thought it was harmless. Like, the little work wife, you thought it was harmless too.
Okay, I'm joking. Now, please don't have work wife.
But now, I find myself questioning everything he says. I told him it makes me uncomfortable, and he said I'm just being insecure. Hey! Am I taking this too seriously, or is this actually a big red flag?
Men have effrontery. What do you mean? No, men. I'm sorry. Men are wicked people. How can you tell somebody, you're wicked because you're not putting back on me that I'm insecure? You're a mad man. You are crazy. Nah. Leave that man alone. First of all, he doesn't respect you. He doesn't love you. Leave him alone. Like, it's not even about the jokes now. You do not respect me because I've told you something has made me uncomfortable and you're doing it and you're telling me I'm insecure. Oh my God. This relationship is done. But okay. But if you decide to stay, I don't judge. I don't think you should stay personally, but if you decide to stay, he's not gonna. I don't see. Again, go. There's no point of staying. He doesn't respect you. Like, he's gonna keep making the jokes. He has nothing wrong with the jokes. I was joking about the work rifle. That's a big deal. Please. I'm lying because I knew myself. That's not acceptable. I'm actually lying. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in staying. Like, this relationship is not for. And he keeps making it. He's doing it even more often. He's definitely either has cheated already, or he doesn't have a problem with it. And like, there's no point of you staying. Like, he does not respect you. He does not love you. He does not care about how you feel. Nah, men are wicked, and you deserve somebody that would love you and would actually like care about your feelings and how what he does or says affects you. So my advice to you is to the left. Everything that you own in the box to the left. He needs to go. Okay, next one. Oh, sorry, one more.
Last one. So last one is confessions. So I catfished my high school bully, and now he's in love with me. Yeah. So a year ago, I made a fake Instagram account out of boredom. I found my old high school bully and found him using random girls' pictures. I found him using random girls' pictures I found online. I wanted to see if he would fall for it, and he did. And now we've been talking for months. He shares deep stuff with me, says he's changed, even apologized to me for how he treated people in the past. And now I feel weird because I think he's actually changed and he's falling for someone who doesn't exist. I never thought it would get this far.
So what did you think, girl? I don't get, because you could have stopped it a long time ago, but you did it. So first of all, catfishing is crazy in 2024. Are you sorry? We're in 2025.
We're in 2025.
Yeah, catfish is not good. Don't do that. Like, catfishing is not good because it's like you're actually putting the actual person's life in danger. Because what if this person is crazy? It's like this girl was the one that's talking to me, and she's like, I wasn't talking to you, but it's like you're putting another person's life in danger. So don't do that. Yeah, I can't. What's the question? I'm sorry, just a confession. Okay.
It's just a confession.
Oh, don't do catfishing, Sha. I'm sorry to the man. He's a bully because I don't know. This is a dumb. Sorry. Don't do catfishing. That's why I come from this story. Don't do catfish. Catfish is not good. The bully, if he's changed, the people that he's around, his friends, that's good for them, I guess. And he's sorry, I guess. I don't know. So
to me, she says the bully's falling in love with her, but to me it also sounds like because she believes that he's changed, she's also falling in love with him.
That's actually, I did think about that when you were reading the thing. Maybe she is, and maybe she's like, I'm weird for falling in love with my bully. Both of you are weird.
Would that make her weird for falling in love with a bully that she catfished?
I mean, that's something called like something syndrome. Like when people, something like, I forget what it's called, but people do have that where somebody has done something bad to you, but you still love them. I can't remember what it's called. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. But it's actually something syndrome. So I mean, I'm not gonna call it weird, but I mean, I get it, because you think, I get why that would happen, but I just think catfishing is weird. Don't do that. And the bully, like, I just don't even think you should have even done this from the get-go. Like, it's either you forgive them or just never talk to them again.
So how would you suggest that she brings it up? Like, how would she bring up the fact that, like, this account is really a catfish and this is what I really look like? And
honestly, I don't even think you should bring it up. Just stop talking to it, because it seems like you never met in person, right? Just
but you don't think that would break the bully's heart if he's falling?
Let the heart break now. Let you believe me. Let the heart break. You'll be okay. I'm so confused. Let the heart break. You'll be okay. Last, you'll be okay, Abby.
Okay, but what if she loves him? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You'll find another love.
Wow.
I don't think it's healthy for both of them to be together. Like, no.
Okay.
Like, everything's you. He bullied you. You started off with a lie. No, please. You'll find another love. Let it go. Stop talking to him. That's another thing. Sorry, before I end this video, a lot of people have a problem with airing people, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm not saying you should air people that actually, like, but like in this situation, stop talking to him now. And some people, I don't want to, like, be mean. What do you want to do then? Tell him, confess? I don't think confessing is the good thing. Like, it's not the good thing, but like, I don't think confessing is like gonna help the situation. Just stop talking to him. Don't catfish. Catfish is not good.
Fair, but it kind of. I don't know if you know like what a pen pal is, but it kind of gives off pen pal vibes.
Yeah, I know what pen pal is.
Yeah. It just gives up pen pal vibes, and like now, like I guess like he wants to probably meet in person.
I'm not, and then when you don't have to reply. Like, that's the thing. In fact, delete that account. The account gone. You will never have to do it again, right? Delete the account. Don't talk to him again. You go and find peace. Him too. He'll find peace. Everybody live happy ever after. Thank you. End of video. No, but seriously, I don't really get, like, yeah, just don't do that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of In My Voice Pod. Make sure you rate it 5 stars on all listening platforms, and if you're not like it, then I rate it nothing at all. Make sure you comment on YouTube, because I don't really see your guys' comments, and it's like, it's not really encouraging me to come back. So you really need to encourage me, or try to, please. But no, make sure you guys comment on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys, please, and share. Yeah, I love doing this, but if you guys, I know, reciprocating, I'll stop. I'm joking, but no.
Is that a threat?
It's a threat too, a real threat, and you people should take my threats not lightly. Yeah, but no, seriously, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye, guys.